Hi guys, this is a quick video to talk to you about some modals that we're going to study today. The modals that we're going to study today are only about expressing certainty and possibility. Okay, so I know that you know a lot of different modals. In the next few weeks we're going to look at different types, but today we're going to focus on the ones that help us to say that we're sure about something or that it's possible that something is happening. At the end of this video there are some questions that you need to answer in the comments below. Okay, so make sure you listen to the video, you make some notes if necessary, and then when you finish watching the video, leave a comment so that I know that you've understood what we've been talking about. The modals that we're looking at today are must, can't, may, might, and could. So first of all, we're talking about which modal we're going to use when we are talking about we are sure that something is true. So when we're certain about things that are happening in the present, the modal that we must use is must. For example, that car must be breaking the speed limit, is going twice my speed. We are sure that it is breaking the speed limit. Or she must have a lot of money. She has just bought a new house. Okay, so almost always we use this when we have some evidence to make it clear that we're sure. For example, she must have a lot of money. Why? Because she just bought a new house, it's very big, it's very beautiful, so we can be sure that it is true. Sometimes we're sure that things are not true or that things are impossible. In that case, we use a different modal. So when we're sure that in the present it's not true, it's impossible, we use can't or couldn't. And remember, this is to express that things are impossible. It can't be her birthday today. I went to her party in August. It's impossible that her birthday is today because last year I celebrated her birthday with her in August. And this is the typical phrase, no, that you cannot be serious, that it's impossible that you're being serious because you've said something that is ridiculous. When we're talking about possibility, maybe we're not sure, it's not clear, but probably it's like this. When we're talking about things that are possible in the present or the future, we have three possibilities. We can use could, may, or might. The thing we need to be careful about is in the negative, we only use two of them. We only use may not, might not. Could not, we don't use it. Okay, so we need to be careful that could, may, might, possibility, may not, might not, possibility. For example, Jane might be at home. It's possible that Jane is at home. It could be an eagle, but the feathers look too dark. It's possible it's an eagle, but the feathers look a different color, so possibly not. Now that we're in a higher level, we also need to be careful that we can use modals in the present continuous form. How we do this is we use the subject, the modal, the verb to be, and then the verb in the ing form. For example, he must be talking to Jane. Instead of he must talk to Jane, no, he must be talking to Jane. We're talking about something that is happening right now in this moment. Susan might be going to the gym. We see Susan in the street, she's walking, and we are thinking that it's possible that she is going to the gym. She's walking to the gym. We also must know at this level how we can use these modals to describe possibility and certainty in the past. We need to use the past form of the modal, and we need to use this structure of the modal and then the word have, always have, because after a modal it's always infinitive, and then the past participle. For example, he must have studied a lot. In the exam he scored 100%. So here we're talking about we are sure that in the past the boy studied. Why are we sure? Because he scored 100%. So he must have studied a lot. Modal have past participle. He might have missed the bus. Here we're talking about possibility in the past. It's possible he missed the bus. He might have missed the bus. When we're talking about past certainty, when we're sure that it was true, we're going to use must have and the past participle. John must have arrived home by now. She must have studied a lot. Her results are amazing. And on the other hand, we have when we're certain in the past that it was impossible. Remember here we're going to use the same modals, the only difference is the structure is different. Instead of can't, couldn't, infinitive, we're going to use can't, couldn't, have, past participle. He couldn't have broken your bike, it was impossible he broke your bike. It can't have rained last night, it's impossible it rained last night. And last but not least, we need to talk about past possibility. Again, here we need to use the three modals, may, might, or could, followed by have and the past participle. And remember, we need to be very careful that in the negative, only may not, might not, and have past participle. For example, I think I may have met you before. It's possible we met before. It could have been Mary you saw on the bus. It's possible that you saw Mary on the bus because she always catches that number bus. Okay guys, please now I want you to leave a comment answering these three questions. Remember, contact me if you have any problems. I'm always here for you if you need anything.